What it feels like smoking crack. Well, let's get right off into this. First of all, a little disclaimer. I am in no ways in this video glorifying getting high. This is not what this is about, but I do know there are a lot of people that don't have the experience of getting high, and they just want to know what is it that drives a person to sell their baby, to sell their body, to steal from mama, to steal from daddy, to rob people, to do all kind of despicable things. Some people want to know just how powerful is this addiction. This shit will destroy your life. Excuse my French. Let's talk about it. The best way that I can explain getting high, smoking crack, to someone that has never smoked crack before is we've all experienced, I'm assuming all of us have experienced what an orgasm is. We know the intensity and the great feeling that we all get from an orgasm. And so the best way that I can help someone kind of explain, kind of get to know what it's like smoking crack is think of whenever you have an orgasm, and we all know how that feels. It feels great most times, right? But anyway, when you smoke crack and you hit that pipe and you hold that smoke, and then when you blow it out, it's like your brain has just had the most intense orgasm there is. That's what it feels like. And that feeling right there is the feeling that makes people chase crack cocaine. It's that feeling right there that makes people do some of the things that we do in active addiction. It's that feeling right there that leads people down a path that they have no idea when they first smoke it. And the first time they get that feeling, they don't know the road that lies ahead. And it's a hell of a road. Maybe you're a mother, maybe you're a wife or a husband, or maybe you're a daughter or a son, and you're trying to figure out why your loved one, what is it that goes on? Why is this how does this make you do what you do? And this is the best way that I can explain it. It's like your brain has just had an intense orgasm. And that feeling, it's a hell of a feeling, and it's an addictive feeling. And we spend the rest of our life chasing that. Now, a lot of it depends on the quality of dope you get, because towards the end of my addiction, there was a lot of garbage dope out there. And it would kind of get you there sometimes. And it's just a cycle, because you're trying to get this high. And if you had bad dope, it would just that had stuff that had other stuff in it, or it was just not pure enough. It just messed with your high, because you're wanting to get that and you're not quite getting it, and it's a frustrating cycle. But yet you will still spend money trying to get that high that you had, that you know comes with getting high when you've had good dope. I hope I gave you a pretty good explanation of what it feels like, and it is an intense feeling. Don't get me wrong. It's like every fiber, every nerve in your body has just, especially your brain, has just had an orgasm. And if you've hit some good dope, you sometimes hear bell ringing. A lot of people, after they take that hit and they get that good hit, a lot of people react different. Some people can just lay back and just enjoy the high. Some people, they get up and they start cleaning. Some people do what we call tweaking. They start looking on the floor. They start peeking out the curtains, because it produces a paranoia in some people. So everybody, when they get that hit, not everybody reacts the same. You know, me, I was more so a person, just leave me the hell alone and let me enjoy this for a second. Because understand this, that high is only short-lived. And you're up, and then you feel yourself coming down, and now your brain is telling you, give me more of that. And that's what you do. You keep smoking. Then when you run out of money, then it becomes kind of tricky, because your brain doesn't just, hey, the money's gone. Hey, we had a good time. Let's go on. No, your brain is saying, give me more. Give me more. And it gets real intense. Nigga, give me more. And that's what it like. And I know I'm kind of going off on this video, but I want somebody to really understand what it's like having this monkey on your back, because you don't have control. That feeling that you got, that's all your brain knows. Give me that. By any means necessary. That's why you have women and men selling their bodies, prostituting. That's how a mother can sell her baby. That's how a guy can rob somebody. That's how you can steal from mom and them. I know I used to, man, I took TVs out of the house. I don't know how many TVs I took out of the house. Going to get crack. You know, stealing from folks, robbing people. There's nothing glorifying about this life. And all of it is centered around that high that you feel. And not understanding in addiction that that high is a way of escape from us. Because really, we've got some stuff going on in the inside of us that we need to get out of us. And the high helps us kind of mask what we're feeling, suppress things that maybe happened years ago in our childhood. So when you're getting high, you got to understand this ain't about just the feeling. Yeah, it may feel good, but it's taking us out of a reality and putting us into another false reality, because when that high is gone, we still got to deal with what's on the inside of us. And that's how the cycle goes on until we actually begin to break down and see what's going on with us, deal with the abuse that was in our childhood, whatever it was. These are the things that we have to come to grips with and have to overcome and discuss and get out and release that stuff. Because if we don't, we'll continue to get high and we'll go through life not understanding why I keep doing this. Well, it seems like on the surface you're doing it just because you're getting high, and that's not the case. It lies deeper. And until we do a deep dive into our childhood, our past experiences, things that we're not happy about, shameful about, things that may have happened to us, these are the things that fuel the addiction. So anybody watching this for the first time, do not mistake this video and think that this is a good thing. This stuff will destroy your life. It'll destroy your dreams, your hopes. It'll destroy all the loved ones around you. It will break you down to nothing, and you will have nothing. You will feel like nothing. That's the power of this drug. I speak from crack cocaine, and I've drunk alcohol. I don't know what it's like to be on heroin, all these opiates. I have no experience with that. I'm staying in my lane of what I did. And crack took me there. That feeling, that's what you're chasing. When I first got that first feeling, when I first hit that thing and I really got that feeling, I spent 23 years chasing that. They say in recovery, one is too many and 1,000 is never enough. This addiction will take you further than you want to go, and it'll leave you longer than you want to stay. Because when you through playing, hey, I want out of this, that addiction ain't through with you. But I thank God, because something that powerful to me in my life, only God could break that thing from me. And He did it. And if you understand, if you know someone, or if you may be an addict and you already know what I'm talking about as far as the feeling goes and the effects of it. But check this out. If you're in that place, God will deliver you from it. As great as that thing may feel, and as power of a grip, as much of a grip as it has on you, and you feel like I'm trapped and I can't get out. I've been there. But let me tell you something. God can do it. And if you're watching this video because someone you love is addicted to crack and you just wanted to kind of understand what makes them do this, how does this thing feel to them, the best you can do is pray for them, but you can't enable them. Because when you enable us as addicts, it makes things worse. You cannot enable an addict. You have to love them, but you have to love them from a distance. Sometimes we have to just run our course. And I know that ain't always easy for somebody. We feel like we can fix that person. We can do this. Well, if we do this no, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work until that addict knows I need help, and he begins or she begins to seek help. Now, however you seek help, whether it be through a 12-step recovery program or whether you turn it over to God and God begins to deliver you, whichever way you decide to go, you got to be committed and you got to do this thing wholeheartedly. Half measures avail us nothing. Half measures will take us right back out there. Okay? So, guys, I know I was a little, but feel me. I didn't want somebody to come around this video and think and just hear what it feels like. No, because that's not what this is about. This stuff will destroy you and everybody around you. It will destroy your hopes and your dreams. If you've never messed with it, don't mess with it. If you have messed with it and you're actually in addiction now, I come to tell you, I come from that. I understand the struggle. I know the stronghold, but God can deliver you. If you go through a 12-step program, go through it and do it wholeheartedly. Get you a sponsor and work the steps. If you go through church, if you go through turning it over to God, find you a Christian person in your life, a pastor, another church member, somebody that can help you go through this. We can't do this alone, and don't even try it. So hey guys, I pray that this has blessed you. We ain't glorifying this mess. This will destroy you. Take it from somebody that knows it took everything over and over again. But the good news is, but God, when I gave this thing to God and God began to deal with me, I look back how God just strategically started putting things in my life again. First of all, family, self-esteem, dignity, stuff I had lost. I felt like I had no soul out there because all I knew is do whatever that monkey, that monster is telling me to do. We got to get some more. What do you mean it's over? So what, you ain't got no more money? You're going to feed me however you got to. Get out there and sell your body. Steal this. Take that. But get me my dope. I want that feeling. And that's the way the brain is. And the addict is helpless. He can't shake it. And he's confused. Why do I keep doing this? Amen. So if you got any value, please make a comment, subscribe, share this channel, like this video. But hey, we got real gutter with this one. Because I make no mistakes. People may click on this video that's never done crack. And I want to make sure you understand this stuff will destroy you. The high is not worth it. You can't just do it one time and get the high and say, I'm okay, I'm cool. That ain't the party. It don't work like that. Because when you get that feeling, pretty much all bets are off. So if you've never fooled with it, don't fool with it. That's what this channel is about. I come to keep it straight gutter because I've been there. Keep it real with you guys. I am no saint. I still got struggles. But one thing I can say, God delivered me from crack cocaine. The next thing I got to work on is, is getting off this nicotine. But hey, we do one thing at a time. I ain't too much worried about the nicotine right now. But when I get it up in my mind, I'm going to do it. Right now, I don't want to. Yeah, it may be affecting my body. But hey, let's do this one thing at a time. And when I get on that journey where I'm ready to turn the nicotine loose, you best believe I'm going to have you guys hold me accountable. I will get on here when the day I'm decide, hey, I'm done, and I will be honest and tell you guys how I'm doing. But it ain't there yet. I'm still vaping. So you guys be blessed. I'll see you on the next one. Stay motivated, my friend, and hit that subscribe button. Talk to y'all later.